Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Laughing Man, and welcome to Season 2 of The Crust. That's right, we're back for the first time in months with The Crust, the Moon Miner. I'm really excited about that. It's just had its biggest update yet. So I'm really excited to get in. New balances, there's a lot of new stuff is coming in. Obviously we haven't played for a while now. I think very early on when we first picked this up. The good game. Really enjoyed the concept. Really enjoyed the work. They had about half of the campaign put in at the time. I don't think we're going to be doing the campaign yet. I might wait until the actual full campaign is now out until we pick that up again. So I reckon we're just going to go into a new game, start fresh. For those of you who are new to this series, this is The Crust. This is a factory game, an automation game, set on the moon. You are basically a corporate entity sent to the moon to mine it. There is a whole story. I really suggest giving it a go and looking into this game. It's a brilliant game. It's got a fantastic soundtrack as well, and it's got a really good story so far, but it is incomplete. We had a lot of fun with this the last time we played it. There were a few issues, there was a few things that needed sorting. From what I understand, a lot of that has been dealt with already. One of the biggest problems they had was some of the resource balancing was a bit out. But yeah. So, we're going to do this as a sandbox. We're going to go for medium difficulty, just so we can enjoy it. Director, the base is fully at your disposal. It lacks production modules, but you can fix that. Capsules with drones and materials for the initial phase are waiting for landing. Choose a suitable location when you are ready. I mean, yeah. Cargo. 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 Right. We need research. Smelting furnace, please. Oh! Oh, they've rehauled the research. Oh, I love it. That is so much better. Right, we're going to go there. You're done. Press S. Right. We've got our drones. We've got all our materials here. So I just need to spend a minute. I need to reacquaint myself. Like I said, it has been a hot moment since I was here. There we go. Oh, there we go. Let's just get reacquainted here, you know. We're going to clear out a nice big area. To work in. The idea I'm going with this time around, I'm going to have a central bus system. Oops. Right. So that's that set. We need 5 mining drones, please. We have power. 57. We do need some batteries. Otherwise, we are very quickly going to run out of power. So, battery hub here? Yeah. Okay, we have our smelting furnaces.
Director, I consider it my duty to remind you that lunar research is divided into 3 main fields: fundamental, engineering, and social. Each laboratory is capable of conducting independent research, but studying certain technologies may require the cooperation of multiple fields. All available research is grouped into 3 main directions, and research requires multiple types of science points at once. You can assign tasks in different sections, and then the research plan will be conducted in parallel. The speed of research depends on your science points income. You can always rearrange your research to actualize the priorities for your current goals.
Yes, so obviously we've got a lot going on here. We do need conveyors. I want the ore detector and I want the extractor. In fact, I would actually prioritize my extractor first and foremost. You see, you're wasting resources. This will be our first production building. They're still digging at the minute, so we're just going to leave them to it. I am going to go 2 times speed, just while we sort that out. We have our solar powers and our energy bank. This is necessary. You must set up energy banks, as we do have a day-night cycle. Basically, you get so many days of sunlight with the moon. Obviously, being on the moon, we'll get so many days of sunlight, and eventually we will end up on the dark side of the moon. And then you have several days, about a week, in the dark side of the moon, in which case you will be not able to produce power from your solar panels and will be producing only on battery power. Now, you can do other types of power research. Nope, research is complete. Cool. We're wasting... I don't want to waste any research. So you always want to keep somewhat researching. Yeah, you can research other types of power. However, they do tend to be a bit more inefficient or a bit more costly in terms of the resources. For instance, fuel generator. Fuel generator will work all the time, but you need to produce or buy fuel to power it. Now, we are a ways away from actually having access to fuel yet, or producing it. We definitely can't afford to buy it. Our drones are digging out our little square here. That's perfect. Do I have storage?
You can connect modules using the conveyor.
Actually, you know what? Cancel that for now. We need this as a priority. I'll probably relocate this eventually, but for now we need to be able to produce bricks. Boom. You are there. So what I'm gonna do...
For carrying out various tasks and contracts on the moon, you may need a rover scout and cargo transport. Since our resources are currently insufficient for producing transport, you can purchase everything you need in the Crust Solutions section of the Control Center interface.
Alright. That's researching. That's researching. That's researching. Cool. Let's get the refinery going. Bricks, please. So what's going to happen now is they're going to feed this the regolith, which is this stuff on the ground, the dirt, and that's going to make us some bricks. I've already got 2. Well, I forgot ore detector. Brilliant, brilliant. Is that under logistics? Right, I'm going to put that here for now. We'll be dismantling this, by the way.
The finished ore detector and scan the
Right, there we are. We have iron and titanium both in this deposit. That's good news. Anything out here? Aluminium there. Alright. Alright. Right, that's building power again. But we have good news. This means if we do this, mine all that out. Just give me a tract of land here. I don't even care. Cool, nice big slab of land. Right, we are wasting research to researchers. We'll take you. So, some things have changed. This is always one of my goals, is to get to this regular refinery. See, what this does is this research is all, this combines. This still only does a single resource type, the single regular refinery. This one does all your regular, so you can funnel everything into a single refinery and churn it out. I think this is a much more efficient way of doing things. So it is typically what I aim to do.
Director, Alice, I have great news. There's an opportunity to capitalize on our lunar venture in a faster time frame.
Yes, yes, yes.
Director, we're in a unique situation. There's no alternative.
I don't have time for that yet. I can't actually
Director,
afford.
our energy reserves are almost at zero. The moon has a long day-night cycle. Make sure we have enough solar panels to charge the batteries during. It's a shame that someone else will take advantage of this crisis, Director.
I'm sure it is, but we don't have the ability to produce those resources yet. Okay, so that is researching brilliant. This is researching, which is even more brilliant. Okay. Where is it? Commerce Center. Crust Solutions.
You can rent other labs to participate in your research to increase your science point income.
Somewhat of an irony. Social research requires deploying a lab on our base and getting scientists to work. But without social science points, we can't do that. Looks like ordering research from Crust is the only way to start moving towards hiring I agree with this one. Investing in social resource will get us into the contracting system and allow us to recoup our investment. Director, I highly recommend getting your license as soon as possible.
Very good. We need to be able to do this at some point, so we will need to start looking into making some money soon. Yes, please dig all this out. There we are. We have an iron deposit mined. We have a titanium deposit. We know there's aluminium over here. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to sit up here with my regular refineries and just straight shut down. We're operating on no power at the minute. Thankfully, our base does not need a lot of power. We are definitely going to need more solar panels. Just turn you off. I don't use you, turn you off. Oh. Go to researchers, social, and we'll get the ice extractor, please. Hey, look at that, I've got 50 reputation. We've got 6 days before the dawn. I should have built more solar panels. I should have built more batteries. But we are starting from scratch. Engineering is, at this moment in time, my biggest priority. So I am going to move that up there. We'll go 3 times just while we're waiting for the drones to do their thing. I remind you that it is not necessary to assign repair tasks to drones manually. To activate the automatic repair functionality, conduct the corresponding research in the fundamental section. Yes, sir. So it's been a while since I've seen this tech tree, so I'm going to have a quick look. And I love the fact that they have actually overhauled this. Look at this, the outposts. Oh. It's a lot more streamlined. This was so much busier in the past. Used to have all of these in their own little text. Now it's all under one thing. It makes a lot more sense now. It's a lot more streamlined. Ooh, large rockets. That's your MDR, high harvesters. More MDR stuff. Helium-free harvester, that's a new one. So I believe this is actually a whole new resource. Railgun, that's brand new. This is the MDR, its own thing now. There it is, MDR upgrade, cargo bay. Yeah, so it looks like the MDR is automatically unlocked upon the completion of the research. That's good news. Because again, another one previously, you had to research the MDR completely separately, and that's what you used to mine resources once your initial went out. Oh! We'll turn these on. There's the silicon I want. What do we have resources wise? Can I produce more solar panels? Only just. Okay, oh, what research finished? Ice extractor. We don't want to waste any research, so we need to keep that moving. Refrigerator, ice melt, online market. Ooh, is that another iron deposit? It is. Nice. That's great news. Produce iron, please. Actually, you know what? Come from there.
Don't forget that extractors need electricity. Hold down shift to build a chain of utility poles.
Okay. I need iron. Please get on that. So this will turn 9 into 3 every 1 minute. For now, you're going to do iron. I'm not going to do conveyors yet. So, okay, what research have I finished? Cool. That is the fundamentals. We are going to do landing platform and automatic engineering, please. That's been done. This is where we're aiming. Multi-regolith refinery. Right, we are producing iron. This is average efficiency 93%, efficiency is 100%. That's okay. You see, what this turns out is just normal regolith with high iron. And this is needed to refine that regolith into the iron ore we need if you want to do this automatically. This can only refine it into one type. But if you notice, as I hover over here, it's also got multiple different ores in it. Its highest concentration is iron, but it's also titanium, silicon, aluminium. There's even a little bit of water in there. Now, with the multi-regolith refinery, what we can do is actually chain all these together. We can have 1, 2, 3 all in the exact same belt feeding regolith into a single refinery. And that refinery will discern between them. Hey, that's a research done. Which have we done? Online markets. 2 researches, please. Social. Give me that one. Okay. Oh, there we are. We just about made that. Managed roads are idle. Okay. That's not amazing news, but ayo. Yes, so I think I'm going to put my mega regolith refinery here and we're going to churn it out. Which means this will need to move. You know what? We will dismantle you. I'm going to move it over here. That's not what I wanted. Production module, pressing module. Manual. I need this emptied. Okay, I don't know what that means. This is all a bit... We'll stick with all for now. I'll need to learn about that one. Right. We're making iron, that's the important thing. Monthly report is in. Keep drilling, please. I really need this area cleaned out. Okay, so research is engineering. Boom. Regular refinery. Right to the top. Once that is up and running, we will be able to start our actual production chain. That's exciting. Okay, can we please just drill through this? We need to get silicon up and running so I can do more solar panels. Please make that your priority. We do need bricks. Do I have bricks? Drop the bricks. Now I have the bricks. Right, silicon please. And now we're producing silicon. Oh, yeah, repair you. Like I said, this is only a stopgap connection. Yes, I know you've got no power. We're digging out the trench now. Bear with me. There we go. Oi. We'll turn that off for now. And you. And you. We're doing good on iron. What's doing better on silicon now? Which is good news. Right. We'll turn that off. We'll get these guys moving. Where were we up to? Not amazingly. We've also stopped our research on multiple fronts. We're 70 days away before we do get a multi-regular refinery. It's going to take us a little time. Right, we can turn these back on. Right, let's get some power storage going. We need to really up our production here. We should be producing everything we need to produce. Yeah, right. That's it. Now it's producing silicon. So our drones are going to be busy for a while. What we should also do is expand our battery bank to accommodate our growing power. Needs, there we are. Some module need a repair. My mining drones are idle. Okay. Honestly, at this stage, I'd prioritize some of our batteries. I mean, these are full. This one isn't. We're doing really well on the iron. We've got bricks. It's silicon is what we're needing at the minute. That's where we're at our lowest. Okay. And with that, I think we have our initial setup going. Guys, this has been the Crust. This is the start of season 2. I'm really excited to getting into this. I'm really looking forward to checking out the new things. This is a very basic, very simple setup for now. We are slowly making our way to the megalith refinery we want. Once we get that thing going, then it's all going to kick off and we're set. It's just that slow burning start towards efficiency. Guys, feel free to like, subscribe to keep up to date with this series. You know, hit that bell icon to keep up to date. And follow along as we check out the latest update. All for Crust. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next one, take care. Bye bye.